because once again, it seems like it happens not every year, but every other year. Seems like every other year we talk about how black people in Hollywood get snubbed out of the Oscars, the Grammys, or the Emmys, and then next year is all black or people of color. I hate using that word, by the way, but all black and people of color, and then what? Next, and then the year after that, once they get all their quotas of black people, it seems like they go back to Oscars being white or Emmy getting snubbed. Now, be mindful, Pose did win Emmys for like costume designs and other stuff, but none of the main actors won, nor did other black Emmy nominated people won for anything. And some people feel mad about it, and a lot of people feel like, you know, it. You, y'all know the story. How do y'all feel about this?
I just wanted to highlight that Friday shit for a second because how long have I been saying this? I am so fucking tired of black people and their low self-esteem. Friday was a low budget ass movie and it is a hood motherfucking classic. Don't drink in your juice in the hood. Don't be a menace. It's like, don't be a menace.
Off of you, hold on, real quick. To piggyback off of you, correct me if I'm wrong, but Ice Cube funded that entire thing his damn self. He paid for all that out of his own fucking pocket, didn't he?
I don't know for
sure. I believe that was the case.
I think that was. But see, what black people don't understand is that the beauty of betting on yourself when it comes to these movies. Like, it was a low budget movie. We should be happy for that because that low budget movie is considered one of the greatest movies ever. Like one of the greatest comedy movies ever. It's like, come on, like, how can we not be proud of that? Like, I'm not gonna lie and say it wasn't a low budget movie. That movie was low budget as shit. Look at it. You can tell.
But that shit worked though.
It was genius. It was so fucking smart. The entire movie was literally on one fucking street the entire time. How is that not a low budget movie?
And not only that, to reach the success that it did, to launch 3 sequels that were, also pretty good in their own merit as well. So, yeah, when we put our shit, when we put mind to our shit and we actually invest into our shit, we create amazing shit. It doesn't matter if you do it in a bathroom stall. Like, look at all the fucking black Vine creators that got famous just doing random ass shit, and the shit was funny. Look at all the black creatives on TikTok that be coming up with all these dances that other people just steal so they can get their shit on the Explore page. Look at all the shit that black people have created in the history of America that we do not get fucking credit for. And you telling me that you are crying because you ain't get a couple white awards? Like, bruh, I'm so tired. And they do this all the motherfucking time. Even like, you know what? It's even getting worse because I'm going to sidetrack off the Emmy shit for a second because I really want to bring this up because it's been boiling my blood. Fucking video games where you have people that scream and beg and cry for representation. We don't get enough representation. They put some representation in the damn game and y'all are still mad because people are upset about the fact that you get a representation.
They're never satisfied.
They're never fucking satisfied. And it's always going to be a lose-lose because when you do get the fucking representation, they're only doing it to pander to your low self-esteem having asses. And then when they don't add the representation and they want to make something genuinely for white folks, then people want to scream and yell and holler and talking about, man, we have a voice too. We matter too. And I'm like, ain't nobody saying you matter, but what the fuck do you look like begging for somebody to represent you? What the fuck do you look like?
See, which is why I ignored that whole Overwatch thing when it was going on, because he was like, they should put a black. I was like, they put a black person in there. He's like, that's not a black woman. It was like, bruh, y'all been asking for a person to come, even though that thing is like multi-diverse. Y'all was mad because they didn't put a black woman. I said, yo, y'all being real. Right now. Y'all being real.
To add to that, also, this is why you have the term target audience. Something to think about there.
Hey, I mean, you can have a target audience, but because you know what it is? This society, America likes to fucking pander towards low self-esteem minority groups because they have gotten their ass whooped for so long, and they pander to them to a point where they actually take pride in their fucking low self-esteem. That's why you be seeing flags everywhere. That's why people be doing symbolic. Whenever somebody do some symbolic shit, like you remember when they put Black Lives Matter on the street and you had Negroes on the street talking about, oh my goodness, oh, no, the whites are mad. The whites are mad. I'm like, ain't nobody upset that they put some damn letters on a fucking screen. You saw them videos of the cops fucking doing the cha-cha slide with black protesters and shit like that. Having a good old time. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
What is wrong with people like that? That is the least of these white people's problems is Black Lives Matter being on some concrete.
Literally. And they making it seem like we done fucking we done walk through Selma or some shit.
Like we didn't change the word about Black Lives Matter on the floor. What the fuck, nigga? You know how many fucking it's more blood on the ground than it is Black Lives Matters.
Exactly.
But to go back to what I was originally saying, though, the reason I brought up the term, target audience, if people are so upset about, representation, this, that, and the third, this is why more black creators need to start making stuff for our people.
We do. We did. It happened in the 90s. I don't know why we just can't do what we did in the 90s. I don't understand. Like, this is why I reference the 90s all the fucking time. There was so much in the fucking 90s. We was making so much money. Even if a lot of them was very low budget, a lot of them are cult classics now.
But we need that energy again. We need that same energy again.
Let's sit back and just think about Don't Be a Menace and think about how much money that made in order for them to make more movies like Scary Movie 2 and Little Man and all these movies that they're producing themselves off of that fucking movie.
Get Out, Us.
Yeah, like, come on, let's be real. Like, but we don't see that. Black people want recognition so fucking bad for shit that, like, we're not going to get recognition. Get over it. We need to recognize it ourselves.
We need to just stop going.
That's what I said. Hey, that's one thing.
Thank you.
Wow.
One thing I love about Eminem.
Say that again and say it a little louder for the people in the back, please.
We need to stop going.
Amen.
Bottom line, point blank, we need to stop going. Like, you can't say you're not expecting to get something if you show up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If I'm nominated for something, I'm gonna go because I'm
going to snub black people all the time. When the fuck are we gonna start snubbing them?
Hey, can I be honest though? I'm gonna be real. Like, in reality, even if we nominated, we don't need to show up. How many times has Beyonce and Jay-Z been nominated for something? They don't show up for shit.
And they would win.
And they'll win.
They'd actually get their award. And they don't pop up whatsoever.
They don't show up. They don't send a
video. To my
message.
Immediate memory, I can remember Jay-Z showing up for one award that he won, and it was something for the off the Watch the Throne album with Kanye West. That's the one time I remember his ass actually showing up for a fucking award. Other than that, I can't think of anything else.
The last time Jay-Z showed up on an award show, Lil Mama ruined it for all of us.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my God.
I hate that
well, she shut the fuck up like she was a part of the fucking show.
Hey, let me tell you.
Shout outs to Lil Mama.
Yo, it is so funny because we will never, ever, ever forget that shit. The apocalypse could happen right now. Somebody will be like, hey, yo, you remember when Lil Mama ran up to that stage?
Oh, yeah.
I still remember that shit. Like, I was watching that shit live. I was watching that shit live, and I was confused. Like, oh, damn, they just let. Because mind you, like a few years ago, I want to say about 10 years ago, Jay-Z did the same thing. He did a performance, but this time he invited people on the fucking stage. You know what I'm saying? But this time it was like, dude, like, you just came out of nowhere. Like, who told you to show up? You Lil Mama, come on, cut it out.
No bullshit.
Like, cut.
I'm still trying to figure out where she came from.
She came from the audience, somewhere in the first couple of rows, and she just hopped a little ass on the stage.
And nobody stopped her.
Nobody stopped because they didn't want to fuck up the shit. Like they didn't want to fuck up the
I mean,
performance because of that.
The funniest shit about it
I've
was
seen
somebody wants
niggas
to
get
embarrass
jumped on
themselves.
stage.
Did y'all notice how Jay-Z was looking at her?
Hell yeah.
Like he was looking confused, like, oh yeah, you got the audacity, bitch. Okay.
Like, you don't know. You little mama, calm down. Have a seat. Just be happy you was invited to the program.
Like, I don't think Cardi B is going to jump on the stage with Beyonce. I'm just saying.
Or Lil Nas X for that matter.
Cut it out.
Right.
Hey, bro. Yeah, but it's like what I'm saying, bro. Like, black people need to stop with their low self-esteem bullshit. I'm tired. You are not fucking. You don't need representation. And to whoever is still on that shit, my nigga, you like. There's black everything. You can find a black version of anything you want. If it's not there, be it. You got the fucking. You come
That's
from
what
a bloodline.
Like,
And another thing, hold on.
on.
And another thing, just to piggyback what you said, after we get our shit and we make our own record, let's not fuck it up for ourselves. Source Awards. I'm just saying. Because
Niggas trying to get him.
Niggas shooting at the Source Awards ain't good at all. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? In the building, live.
You know, you need that reminder that we are traumatized people. You need that reminder here and there. Just to show you the fuckery and the extent of how this environment has fucked us up.
Yeah, but
at the same time, keep not in the middle of a damn award ceremony. Nah.
Bro, people, yo, they've shot in graduations, they shot at concerts, they've shot at funerals. Would name a place that hasn't been shot up.
All I'm saying is, it's not even about. It's about. This is an award show to represent us. This is not the time to shoot a gun at the Source Awards, my guy. Like this is
niggas throwing chairs and
us.
shit. The fuck?
This is something for us.
I agree.
That's like if Janet Jackson would have whipped her titty out at the BET Awards, like it would have been over for us.
Hey, yo, Janet Jackson is lucky she attractive, because if that would have been any other woman, if that would have been who's a good example? Who's someone that I could Q, help me out? Who would be a good example?
What?
That would have been like if somebody pulled out their titty at the fucking Super Bowl, they would get blackballed immediately. Janet Jackson didn't get blackballed. Oh my goodness.
Lizzo.
Yeah, if that was Lizzo, nigga, they would have lit her ass up.
Lizzo did it herself.
I was gonna say Missy Elliott.
Lizzo did it herself though, so you got to understand that. I don't think anybody could have whipped her titty out. She did it herself before anything.
By the way, shout out to Lizzo, because I haven't seen any Lizzo slander in a while, so I'm happy about that.
Yes.
Let's keep it that way.
Yes, please.
I know I brought her up. I know I brought her up, but let's keep it that way. I don't want to see no Lizzo slander.
Please keep it that way.
Any last words before we move on to our next topic?
Fuck the awards, man.
Stop bitching about representation. Be the representation. Shit.
Fuck the Emmys, fuck the Grammys, fuck the Golden Globes, fuck all that shit. We are not meant to win.
And just don't go.
Get that head, get that bread, then leave.
And peace out.
Said. The way I see it, I don't even mind these award shows, because I don't even think they're for me. Like they're for me to the shows or the movies. They're for me to judge. So whatever awards that are won, that's for the filmmakers to concern themselves about to celebrate.
I don't even watch anymore. The only two award shows I even bother to watch anymore are the goddamn BET and MTV Awards. That's it. And then
I've been started watching the BET Awards. They fucked up that year Michael Jackson died.
And then I'm picky about the BET Awards, because
the BET Awards, that was pandering. That one was pandering. That last one, that was some pandering. And I love. Don't get me wrong, I love my black sisters, but that was some deeply strong pandering that I.
They always.
But then again, BET. BT had this year of the black woman, so it's like I get it, but it was just some woo.
You see,
Nah.
To
right?
me,
Rude.
I'm good on BT.
to me,
So who got
like,
snubbed?